this
yeah,
game.
you've got to be.
Hello and welcome to another Bag and Board Bite. This week we're bringing you, kind of in the whole lead up to Star Wars Force Awakens, the new Star Wars Miniatures X-Wing game. I'm saying new but it's been out for like the last 4 years. This thing is readily available at your Target, your Walmarts. It's kind of like a mass market, indie, or what do we call these, craft or, board games. This is from Fantasy Flight, so they put a lot of high-end production in the miniatures, and a whole group of people worked on the design. And we have right here the newest one that came out during Force Friday. The new one with the models from the new Episode 7, the new X-Wing variant, and the new TIE Fighter paint schemes. But mostly we're talking about the game in general because we also have the original as well. I think this is a lot of fun. A lot of cool stuff come in these packs, and you can find these starter kits for about $25 to $35 depending on when you shop, and you get a lot in them. I'm going to show you a little bit of what comes in both starter sets for the X-Wings miniatures. The older version, which came out, in 2011, I believe, and the new set that just came out during Force Friday, both from Fantasy Flight. On the left of your screen, you have the blue X-Wing miniatures game. Incorporates the new Episode 7 kind of starships. You can see like the X-Wing that Poe was flying in the trailer, and also the paint of the new TIE fighters from the First Order that the Imperials are now being called. Over here on the starter set, you get one X-Wing and two TIE fighters that we talked about, and they have their original paint schemes and models. A little bit different on the model sets, and then you can go out and buy expansions, each ranging from like $15 up, for like one ship expansions like the A-Wing here, up to like $24 to $30 for your bigger ships like the Millennium Falcon. But in the starter sets, like I said, you get the X-Wing and TIE fighters on both of the different starter sets. You also get the corresponding movement command reticles here, and also the movement things, the targeting with the lasers, and a whole bunch of cards so you can build your forces as you see fit. The only other difference with the starter set for the newer starter set is that you get these squad mate and tokens here that kind of give you more scenarios right out of the box. But you can fly through asteroid fields or need to blow up buoys, communication buoys. So it gives you a long range, but right now I just like playing each people build their fighters, squadrons, and then face each other.
You get a great variety for what you're paying for, and just the ability to have all those pieces so readily available at $20-$25. You can then buy more miniatures for the game. I mean, they have just about every ship that's ever been in any of the Star Wars movies.
And the expanded universe as well. They have the something, Tooththorn or something like that. The Shadows of the Empire game from the N64, that ship's in there. So if you like the Star Wars thing,
anything from Star Wars that you ever possibly loved ship-wise, you can get for this game.
Except for the new Baby Fighter, because that ship was ass, because it came from the prequels. Nobody likes the prequels.
No.
Fantasy Flight isn't doing the prequel ones, for whatever reason. So
this hat hit me as someone who used to play the miniatures like HeroClix.
Mm-hmm.
This is like almost the Star Wars version of this with the planes. Really fun, really easy to figure out how to play, and is fun. It's got that collector mentality where not only do you want to buy these ships because the sculpts look awesome and beautiful and exactly what you want, but because those ships do cool things. And they have better speed, they got better shields, they can rotate this way and fire, all those different things. It's so much fun, and I didn't think I would be into doing miniature games again, where this is one where I want to buy the pieces, I want to get there. But the only person I'd play with is Paul, and he's buying them for me. I just sit back and say, hey, you want to do that?
Yeah.
I will play with your pieces.
It is great. The collector mentality can take you over quick, and you can spend a lot of money on this game if you don't watch yourself. Like those larger pieces can charge you running you about $30, and even just one miniature ship like the A-wing costs about $15, depending on where you buy it from. There's a lot to this game. It's a miniatures game. So even when John and I were playing it, you kind of forget to use all the different powers that you have to your ships. Like, oh right, I can boost here. I don't think this does have a huge tournament scene to it. I don't think I'll ever personally will ever get into that tournament scene because there's just like a lot of rules that I would probably forget to take advantage of, and in a tournament scene I would just be demolished because of it. I'm like, oh right, I could have boosted after this one move because I have this one ship that has a one icon on it. Stuff like that, it can be fiddly, which could keep some people out of it. But if you're a huge fan of Star Wars and want to take the time and investment into learning how to play this game and at least getting to the same skill level as somebody else in your play group, you can have a lot of fun just messing around with the different, because even with the miniatures, you have those cards that we showed you in the cut-in, where you can pick, oh, I'm playing Luke Skywalker this round. Oh no, I'm going to play as Wedge Antilles this round. So there's a different balancing you can do when you pick these miniatures. So at least you have a variety, even in those packs, that is worth it. But all in all, a lot of fun if you want to take a lot of time and a lot of depth. A lot of fun and depth to this one. It's good. I think this is the meatiest game that we've reviewed.
Yes, definitely. For the price point, too.
Mm-hmm. It's great. All right. As you can see, we have more videos up here on our YouTube channel, and more are always arriving. Every other week we're aiming for. So if you like this one, please comment below. What spaceship do you want to see in the X-Wing games? That maybe you do like the prequels. Comment down below. We would love to hear from you.
Nobody likes the prequels.